We are at Padel Hub Whetstone for the FIP Bronze, which is a home of paddle event.
And your second FIP of your paddle career. How are you feeling?
Less nervous than the first one. Probably helps that we don't have a seed first round, so I feel a little bit better than playing, you know, a top 200 player. So that feels a bit better.
Pretty much a home tournament for you. You managed to stay at home.
Yeah.
20-minute drive in.
Lucky.
Who are you playing first round?
We are playing Sophie Cousins and Angela Wood. We know them. I haven't played them together before, but we know them. You know, we did home nations with them, so we know them quite well. Should be a good, fun game. I'm looking forward to it.
And your expectations for the tournament?
I'd like to say hopefully we win that first round, and then we have the number 4 seeds, which is probably more of an experience. No expectation to win that at all, more just kind of go out there, really test our level against theirs and see how much more work we have to do to beat them in the future. And
you're so confident you've booked a music festival.
Yeah, I booked a day festival for tomorrow. I'm going to request the morning match, and I reckon I'll be out of here by 12 and at the festival by 2. So looking forward
Cheers
to it.
That. The big dog.
On a different planet.
Yeah, Cloud Cuckoo Land.
Oh my god! I saw the camera before I saw you.
All good?
Yeah.
Laura, how was your preparation for this weekend's FIP?
It's good, thank you. I'm not playing a whole lot. I've wanted to rest a little bit. I think my body's been quite sore this week from last weekend at the camp. I went to Spain for a few days. Worked with this guy for one day in Valencia. He was really good, called Juan. I think he coaches some of the top, the girl is like top 30 in the world. So he was really good, learned some good things. And then got back on Thursday and just chilled since then.
And how are you feeling going ahead into this
I'm excited.
Tournament?
We know Sophie and Ange, who we've got in the first round. Played them a few times. They're a solid pair. They play a lot together, but we've just got to stay focused, I think, and have fun. That's what I always try and do, John.
It's always important to have fun.
I struggle sometimes, but that is the goal. I don't want to be doing this and not enjoying it. So yeah, that's all I have for you.
I feel like we need to go deeper
We can keep going.
into that. Good luck, chick.
Thank you very much.
Oh, new shoes.
Actually, you didn't do that. I'm not. It wasn't the plan. I went to Spain and I forgot my paddle shoes.
Oh, that's classic Jacko.
So I had to buy some.
So, pal, where are we today and what are we doing?
So we North London, home of Padel, Whetstone. We're playing the FIP bronze, playing with my partner Juan Jose from Stratford as well. He's a coach. We did well yesterday playing the qualies. We made it to the main draw, and we're playing today against two Mexican guys I've never heard about. Spoke to some of the guys, some of friends, and they said we can win. So hopefully we'll do well. Hopefully we'll make it through. It's very nice club, honestly. Very nice venue. The environment is good level, good people. So yeah, good. Let's try to do it.
So three rounds of qualifying. You had a bye in one.
We had a bye. We played the second round, and there were like lots of withdrawals, which means everybody who made it to the last round went already through the main draw. So we didn't have to play the third match. So yeah, quite easy way to make it to the main draw. But yeah, we'll take it, right?
Good. And your first time on the vlog. Tell me one interesting fact about yourself.
Interesting fact. I'm not interesting at all.
Your favorite food? Your favorite Latin nightclub?
I love food, no?
Your favorite Spanish nightclub that you took me to?
La Pollera. We gotta go again, right?
Top tip for London.
We had a crazy night that day.
Vamos, compi.
To look more at you, Omar.
As you wish.
Okay.
Well, first of all, if you look at me.
Yeah.
You mentioned the GB camp last week, and you drew my memory to speak to Steve today while he's here.
Yeah.
They're trying to do more with the GB team, it looks like, and more training days, more structure, and you're part of that.
Yeah.
What's your opinion of that? And yeah, tell me about that.
So I think it's a really good direction with what they're trying to do. I got invited to, like, they're calling it like a transitional squad training. I did that a few weeks ago, and so there's about 4 or 5 of those a year, I think, and then there's the proper GB camp, and there were a couple spaces that were opened up. I think a few of the other girls were away competing, so they would pull people from the transitional squad and they would then join the proper GB training. But it was good, really good experience. They've got this new coach, I've forgotten his name.
Augustin?
Yes,
Lingo.
yes, well done. Better than I am. He was great.
It's quite famous actually on Instagram.
Yeah, he's got like 40k followers, sort of.
More than me and you, Laura.
Yeah. But no, it was a really good experience, especially to be with some of the girls who have been doing it a lot longer than I have. Everyone was super welcoming, and I don't know, everybody made you feel really easy. A lot of the drills and stuff that we did, it was also a lot simpler than I thought. That sounds silly, but it was just training the simple stuff. I think sometimes me as a coach, I think I overcomplicate stuff, but it's just reps and reps of simple patterns of play, strategy. I enjoyed it. I was very sore after it. And we did a lot of like S&C stuff, which I am trying to add into my game because I think your racket skills can only get you so far. And my body is starting to tell me that I need to look after it a little bit more. So that was cool, really interesting. But yeah, don't know what's going to happen now. But,
Inspiring and motivating.
yeah, those are the words.
Those are the words. So Libby, could you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, I'm Libby Fletcher. I'm the LTA National Performance Pathway Manager. I've been in my role since February, so very new to it all. It's a part-time role at the moment. We're hoping for that to grow as Padel grows.
Yeah, perfect. So we had a catch up with Laura earlier, and she mentioned she was at a GB camp last week, and I thought it was a good idea to get you on, talk about what I perceive as some really good work you guys are doing, and if you could talk a little bit about why the role was created, what some of the work that you're doing with the Federation around the structure of the national team, both on male and female side. So yeah.
Yeah, so I've been involved with the women's team, the National Open team, for about the past 3 years. Firstly as a player, but I found that I could do more work with them if I help them. My background is high performance tennis coaching, so I felt that I could help the team. There was no structure within the team, there was no regular practice sessions, there was no regular training, so I thought that I could kind of help out with that. So over the past 2 years we've kind of put together a structure of camps for the women's team primarily, and brought in some individual development plans, some more planning for the players, some help with tournament scheduling, regular training, just a support system for the women's team. And from our Euros experience last year, we've identified some areas that we'd like to bring across from the work that I did with the women's team into the work that we now do across the men's and the women's team. And part of my role will be to develop a junior pathway, so that we have from ground upwards into the route into the open team, and a route to then the open team when we involve with the seniors as well. So it's a really big role. Laura has been at a couple of camps that we've had recently. So we're just trying to. There's the landscape of paddle's changing rapidly. So we're trying to look for as many opportunities to see as many players as we possibly can. I know I've seen sort of Laura in the last camp. I saw Jasmine, one of your other players.
Yep.
Recently, Jake Bewley. We're trying to grow a squad of players who can work together to improve each other.
Some of the players that have been around a bit longer, like Amy Gibson, but then we also see Rosie and Chloe here. They've won first round this morning, and
absolutely
those girls are going to be the ones that are going to be benefiting 5, 6, 10 years time.
Yeah, so we look at this. This is sort of a 5 to 10 year plan. You know what I mean? We're trying to identify some clubs within the network that can then set up some junior programs. But we also have players like an Amy Gibson, like a Catherine Rose, like a Tia Norton, who are already in the system. You know, Abigail Tordoff, who's one of our older players, who's in our open team squad. She brings a wealth of experience. So Lisa Phillips, we've got a massive, really good experienced players that these younger players that are coming through can look up to. And Rosie and Chloe are so exciting. We just need more of those players.
Yeah. Well, thanks for your time, and hats off for the good work that you're doing.
No worries, thank you.
Couldn't get that feeling away.
Weights, big. You are a diva, aren't you?
Not a diva, just care about
Just
the
care
little
about
things.
hair.
My name is Bewley, and I'm an Oxdog official player now.
Welcome to the team.
Thank you very much. I'm excited to be here. Can't wait to get started in the first event.
What are we doing today?
We are at the Hyper Padel London Padel Open, playing the FIP bronze in Whetstone, and I play my first match at 3:30. We've just watched the girls win their first match, so 1 out of 3 so far for the Oxdog players. Pal is on in a second, so I'm looking forward to supporting fellow colleagues, and then it'd be me for the last match on.
And you're playing with Theodore.
Theodore Garton, he will hate me saying that, but yeah, playing with Theo against the number 4 seeds, so it'll be a really difficult match, but we're looking forward to it. And
Have you played them before, or do you know much about them?
I haven't played before, but one of them has been training in Madrid, where I trained, but in the higher level groups, and he's played Premier Padel, played against the likes of Toledo and the exciting players like that. So yeah, but he hasn't played against JB. Yeah, Jake and Theo yet. So we'll see what happens. But it's going to be good fun.
Well, I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much. It's like, you know, when they do, like, they pick what school they're going to, and then they put the hat on. I'm going to Oxdog.
So Jake, debrief from that match.
Initial thoughts is really fun. Had a great time. Even though we lost, it was like quality to play that level, and even just be able to compete at this level is just class. Like, it's so much fun.
What was the score?
The score was 6-1, 6-4 to Jasmine and Monclus, who are the number 4 seeds. So yeah, and they've been playing like Premier Padel and stuff, so super cool to even just be playing against them, and then to even get that close in the second set where 2 golden points on their serve to break. Just, yeah, like super happy. I know, like, I should be a little bit disappointed, which I am, but just to be able to compete at that level is class.
Yeah, I think you can be really proud of how you came back second set.
Yeah, like losing 6-1 and then managed to
Getting a good run for the money.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, super proud. On to the next one.
Tournament.
Yeah, great first tournament.
A little glimpse into what it takes to play this level.
Yeah, and firstly I just want to say to all my coaches that called me lazy in the past, I've just got 196 max heart rate. My max heart rate is 199, 220 minus your age, I'm 21. Mine's 196, I just got to average 170. So that's to all the coaches that have ever called me lazy. Yours and truly, Jake.
Anything else?
No, just those coaches. Yeah.